Hi, I'm Rosian Zerner, and I want to share some memories of my childhood in Lithuania with you. I am going to first share some photographs from which I have no memory because they are from the 19th century. Here is my grandmother, born in Königsberg, and Königsberg is of course no longer Königsberg, it's now Kaliningrad. But and then we have my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother over here. And these are all very, very old photos. And then we come to a different part of my life where I'm actually born. This is my grandmother, my mother, and I. And the baby is, of course, Rosian Zerner rather than the grown-ups. My grandmother waited until the day I was born, and then she and the rest of the family went to Palestine and started being in a kibbutz and so forth, and we were left behind, but at least they got to meet me before they left. I have photographs here from Lithuania. This is in front of the museum. This is still me. They're all glued. It's very difficult to go through this. Born in the hospital, my mother. Let's see what we have here. This is my uncle, Antonia. This is my grandmother with my mother. Of course, the naked babies are on me. But this is my great aunt who was killed by the Germans in Lithuania as well. My father is here with me. And of course, my mother. I have my aunt, that Bella, who ended up in Israel. She was one of the original modern dancers with the Mary Wigman dance troupe. But in Israel she became a Sabra. And these are just mostly baby pictures of me and of my grandfather. This is the only photo that is there, and it's being guarded. Here I am with my Aunt Lida, who was also died in Lithuania during the war, and my father. And this is my uncle Volya, who was escaped the German rule of Lithuania by going to Russia and fighting with the Russian army, and that's with my father and my son. More baby pictures. Here I am with my mother, and these small little ones that will show a happy childhood before the war. After the war, during the war, things were a little different, and unfortunately the memories are not quite so pleasant as my childhood before the war. We have many other childhood photos here. This is our 1935 Ford in Lithuania. The reason these photographs survived was because they were being sent to Israel, then Palestine, because my mother's family was there and they wanted some photographs up. So this is quite a miracle that we have these photos to share with you today.